So right, you double click this to connect to internet, the home button. So you double click that twice, quickly, like that. And then it goes to this screen. And you don't need to register, but if you see at the bottom there, where it says press, that's called the back button, to modify network settings. So it's on your remote there. You see it that. You press that, and then it'll scan for networks. That means it's looking for your internet. And then when this screen comes up, you use the left and right buttons to move along. I mean, you should know what your network's called. So you find the one that's yours by doing this, and then you press the select button in the middle there, and then it'll ask you to enter your password for your Wi-Fi network. Now you should know that. If you don't, I'll explain it to you, ring me up. So you use the left and right buttons to move around like that, and you press select to put your password in like that. So when you've done that, don't show any. So you put your password in. I'm not going to film all my password being put in for security, but I'll put it in and then carry on filming in a sec. So when you've put it in, I'm not filming the top part because it's my password. You use the down key to go to the bottom, go across, click connect, and now it'll say this, connecting to whatever your network name is. In this case, that's the name of my network, ending in 5G. So it'll connect. So you just have to wait for it to connect. So it's successful. So then it goes back to this screen. So to run Kodi, I've set it so you just press the home button, but just press it once. And there you are, you're back in Kodi. And to check that you've connected to the internet properly, you go across here to system, down to system info, press select, and then go down to where it says network there. And then you can see there it says link connected, internet connected. So you're alright. That's you connected to internet, so you're good to go now. Alright. So you can press the back button. That's the back button. That'll take you out of this if you watch. When I press it, there, taking you back. So then you can use the left and right button to move across. So for movies, you're asking me, Genesis is best one. So you go to Genesis, press it, select it middle there. Now you're in. You can go to latest movies if you want to see what the latest movies are, latest episodes. So we'll try latest movies. So when you go into that, you'll see there at bottom working. So you just wait till that's gone off, and now you can see your list of films. So you can go down Ant-Man, whatever, Minions, Southpaw. Picture changes, it might take a second. But this is Southpaw. So you press select again now when you want that. And then it'll say Genesis, blah de blah. It's looking for different places where the movie's stored. So you just wait, you see it's at 33%. So you'll wait till this is finished. So that's that. You sorted now. Now it gives you a list, so you scroll down with keys, and they won't always work. So you try different ones. Now, if you want HD, it says HD, then high quality, medium quality as you get down there. So if you're not too bothered about HD, I prefer to use this one at the bottom because it always works. So now I've selected 2, so it's loading that now. Look. So you just have to wait, as you can see. It can take a while. So that one didn't work, like I said, they don't always work. But it says working now, look, at the bottom. So it does work. So you just have to be patient. But I don't usually bother with HD because, as you can see, it takes time. It might not even, they don't always work, these HD connections. But look, it's on, there you go, your movie's playing. Now, it's not so loud. Sound does work, but because it's on my monitor, it's only got little speakers. So there you can see it playing. Now, if you press the select button once, it's centre there, then you get all your controls at the bottom. You can see pause and all that. Fast forward. So you can pause the movie if you need got low or whatever. Across here, these are different settings. This one's for sound, because my monitor's not so good. You can amplify sound on this setting. You'll hear it come on night sound. Yeah, see. And then to come out, back button again as usual. So now you're in there. So if you press back button again, it takes you back to screens that we've been on. So if you press it a few times, you can sit list there. Now back again. Back again, it takes you to Genesis. Back again, takes you to this screen again. So that's a quick tour of Genesis. Now to turn it off, this is what you should always do this if you want it to be reliable. Press that with select and press select again. And you see that it takes a few minutes. Just, you don't need to worry, just let it turn off there. Now when it turns off and comes to this screen, that's when you can turn power off, right? So that's that sorted. So now you've put your Wi-Fi in and done your initial setup. You don't need to do anything hereafter, you just turn it on and wait. There you go, coming on. You know, it takes a minute, but it doesn't matter, does it? Everything takes time. Come on. So I can't emphasise enough, ignore this screen that comes up. You don't need to register or do anything. Just be patient, and Genesis, Cody will automatically run. Look, there's this screen. Just ignore that. You don't want to keep reconnecting, and you don't want to bother registering because you don't have to where this is set up. Now it'll come on in a minute. There. So you're good to go now. If you want to make sure your internet's on, you can go across to system again. System info. Network. There you go. You see link connected. Internet connected. So you're good to go. Back button again. There. So you can go across. I'll just do Genesis, but they're all more or less same to use except for mob draw. That's a bit finicky. Buttons, left and right buttons are up and down instead of what they should be. But for now, into Genesis. So we'll go to, well, latest episodes if you want. You can search as well at the bottom if you want to find something. And it's got everything on it. The Invaders from 60s when I was a kid, you can get that on it. You just search for it, the Invaders under search. So that was pretty mad watching that. But you can get nearly everything that's ever come out. It's all subscription free. So I see it's working there. You just have to be patient because it's searching for old movies on the internet, or episodes in this case. So whenever you see this here working, that's a good sign. It means it's leaking. Whilst that's spinning, you're alright. So this is taking a minute, but done. There. So now you've getting your list of all latest episodes. Look, Jekyll and Hyde, Luther, The Affair of the Royals, Homeland. As you can see, there's loads of the Nicky's one I like watching. So you can, on this, go up to there. So there, your picture appears. It might take a minute depending on the speed of the internet. So you can sit picture. Now if you press select, it'll come up with a list again. So we'll select it. Right. There. And if I'm watching something where I'm not bothered about it being in high definition and standard definition, I'll show you the best one that works fast and is really reliable, and it buffers good, so you can fast forward as well. I mean, you can on them all, but because it's got a good buffer, fast forward's good. So there, it's found them. So you can see all those. So you go up and down. You can go, if you want to go to the bottom, you can go up there with dots there, and it takes you to the bottom. You can also press select on those two dots to go back, or the back button there. But anyway, so we'll go to my preferred one, this vid3 VOD Locker. And it says low quality, but it's alright. It's as good as a DVD. Just not HD, but it doesn't matter. I only bother about HD, you know, if I'm watching an action movie or something with, you know, like Batman, where you want a good picture. But on stuff like TV, it's right like this. So when this loads, you can see it's working. There, that comes on a bit faster, look. So there you go, it's working. If you press select again, that takes you to the, I forgot to tell you, that can get annoying because it's still on. If you press back once, it takes you back to full screen. So there, that's working. So you can press back whilst it's playing, and it carries on playing. You know, so if you want to have a read about it for somebody else, you can. So there you go. So you've gotten film on. You don't really need to worry about that.